theme. Today I'll be continuing on with the Stormblood story. So we're gonna be starting it off with the Lord of the Revel. We're gonna be taking on Susano next. I do have a couple of friends that are gonna help me take on this boss. Should be interesting. Heard there were a couple of wipes, so should be fun. Alright, let me hop into Discord with them real quick. Then we could get the show on the road. Hello.
Hello.
Alright, are y'all ready?
Yes.
1 second. Okay, better. I was just getting some better jewelry on, but I'm ready now.
Alright.
Crash is blinging it up.
Yep.
Well, I'm level 65 and my jewelry was like level 50, so...
Oh.
Yeah. Alright, queuing us up now.
And it's a 9-minute wait. Yay.
Still better than it being half an hour.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh god, somebody's house is just full of Namazu.
That was a quick 9 minutes.
Quickest 9 minutes of my life.
Yep.
How come the last 9 minutes of work can't be that fast?
You know, that's a great question.
I would like my job so much better if those final 9 minutes were as quickly as these were.
Alright, that was epic.
Hero, be my dance partner.
Okay. Oh my.
This was fun.
Yeah, this is definitely a fun fight.
Maybe the Dragoon didn't keep dying.
But that's what dragoons do though.
I don't know, it was the samurai the first time. Well, the other samurai.
Oh, you're right.
It was
I
Yako
was
Tako.
about to say, y'all are not talking about me now.
No.
I keep hitting third eye late.
I don't know what to do. Good luck.
Me neither.
I think it's like
Kokujo Tengen yo.
Oh my, his voice got deeper.
attack the sword. Preferably before his it goes off.
I'm trying.
Oh, we all die.
Oh my gosh. I was having to heal the other healer. They were getting wailed on. Brazilian souls.
Oh my, this looks like it's gonna hurt. Okay, thankfully it wasn't a raid-wide thing.
Oh. Hi, please let me out.
We're working on it.
Let's go.
Oh, Kai, when you get that, you gotta run up with everyone else. We have to stack.
Oh. Yeah, because I didn't see the arrows pointing at me. Because usually it's just you stay back and everybody stands in front of you that you help eat it.
Yeah, that one wasn't the one that you stack for, that you need to eat alone. Oh no, didn't make it in time.
Yeah, this one we stack for.
Yep. Barisha 88, thank you for the follow. Once he reaches 10%, I'm using my limit break. There we go.
That was awesome.
It was, but it was a lag fest for me.
Well, you did better than I did. You didn't die.
Alright, only one left was the samurai to commend, so...
Yako died. He died within 30 seconds.
Yep. Oh, hey, I got a commendation.
It's okay. I didn't,
Did
but
pretty well in there.
that's alright. He gets points for his name, though.
That's true, and for being a fellow samurai.
By default, he could just suck, but he gets a vote because he's a samurai.
Exactly.
He could be some cross-eyed peasant with a stick for a sword, and he'd still get your vote.
Mm-hmm. And that is called being biased.
I'm a samurai. Okay, anyway, I gotta get back to my schoolwork. Thank you for including me in the run.
Yep.
Have fun with school.
Yep, have
Thank you.
fun.
I'll probably see you all later tonight.
Alright, later. Alright, cutscene time, and its voice. I'm muting myself.
Alright.
咎めるやつなんざいねえさ。
イサリ村は寂れているが、あの酒場で出される酒は悪くなかった。取り戻すか、そろそろ。
下戸のくせによく言う。
旅人たちにつなぎ止められた海賊衆の矜持、思い出せ。そして再び知らしめろ。俺たちは奪われるものではなく、この海の略奪者だ。思い上がった帝国の連中から獰猛に望むがまま一切合切を奪い尽くす。さあ、略奪を始めるぞ。
四つ湯様、こいつすげえ頑固だぞ。このまま続けてもオラが疲れるだけで喋るとは思えないと。
そんなこと誰だって見りゃわかるよ。だからお前さんはデクノボーなのさ。あてもなく若様を探すよりはマシだと思って付き合ったけど、さすがに時間の無駄ってものだ。そろそろ幕引きにしようじゃないか。そいつらを並べて。豪雪が私の質問に黙るたび順番に殺しな。
その者らに手を出そうとすれば先に拙者が命を絶つ。そういったのを忘れてはござらんな。
ああ、もちろん覚えてるからここまで付き合ったんだ。だけど拉致が開かないんじゃ仕方がない。お前さんと民草の首を並べて飛燕様を誘うとするさ。
お前ら海賊衆か。そんなことしてただで済むと。
海賊衆だって。お頭がラショウさんが助けに来てくれたんだ。
あいつらてっきりおじけづくと思ってたんだけどね。意地を通してもろとも死ぬ道を選んだわけか。ああ、愚かすぎて吐き気がする。でもそうね、それが望みなら後で報復してあげる。義理だの人情だのに毒された血を一滴残らず絞り取ろうか。
四つ湯様、ほら外の様子を見てくるの。 天命は尽きぬようだな。
勇猛なのはいいけど、どんどん集まってきてキリがないね。ちゃんと後人族を引きつけられてる証拠でしょ。あの人だって戦ってるんだもの。私たちも粘るわよ。
大変だ。スサノオ様がやられちまった。神退場した人が出てくるぞ。
あなた大丈夫？本当にスサノオを倒したの？さすがだね。大役お疲れ様。私も負けないように頑張る。海賊衆を立ち上がらせるまで何度でもやってるよ。のろし、あっちってイサリ村の方角じゃない？じゃあもしかして。ええ、彼らが賭けに乗ってくれたみたいね。だとしたらこの場に長いは不要。撤退してイサリ村に向かうわよ。了解。だけどベニコーラのみんな行かせてくれるかな。騒がせて悪かったわね。謝るものでもないだろうし、あなたたちが帝国に着く以上、これからも敵対することになると思う。だけど今日のところはこれ以上暴れ回るつもりはないわ。それを承知でなお道を塞ごうというのならぜ。
おのれ侮辱しよって。ひるむな。奴らを捕まえろ。
撤退しよう。そのためにアリセンが頑張ってるんだ。あなたばっかりかっこいいんじゃずるいよ。
Alright, cutscene finished. Woo! Now to move on, I need to go to Isari. I think we're safe. I didn't see any Kojin following us. Wait here. I'm going back for Alice. I wonder which I should choose. This one seems more reasonable since if I say that... I don't know. Also, that was a cool effect. I'll just do that. Be a good sport. No, absolutely not. What do you mean? She stayed behind so that you could escape. Even I know that. I was the one who dragged you into all this. It was my fight, not yours. I knew that from the start, but I also knew I couldn't do it alone. But I've asked too much and let too much happen to you all. I have to make this right, and I have to do it on my own. So, let me go, please. I'm asking you as a friend. I have to help her. You can start by finding me a towel and some bandages. Brr. I mean, that's a start. Alice. What? Why are you looking at me like that? I said I was going to distract them, not make a heroic and ultimately futile last stand. Who does that anyway? For the love of... This is stupid. You're embarrassing yourself. And me. Shut up and let me have this. Wholesome. Right? That wasn't so bad, was it? Now then, we need to hurry back to Isari. That we do. Alright, let me just take a quick final look around. See if there are any new side quests. Doesn't look like it. This one is a fishing one, which I can't do right now. I'll probably be doing it off stream anyway. Don't see any soldiers. Do you think the Confederacy drove them off? Well, could be. Ooh, how many Aether Currents do I have left? Oh, that's the final one. I could actually fly after this. Awesome. Alright. Yeah, the materia. Something definitely happened here. I see several people who look like they might be injured. Let's give them a hand and find out what we missed. Do I need help? Oh, I'll be fine. It's nothing that won't heal. Should go after Lise. Or, I'm pretty sure at this point it's probably pronounced Lise. Or at least that's how they pronounce it with the, in the Japanese version. Alright, let's see. Let's help you. Oh, you're not Imperial. Is it over? Yeah, pretty much. Kami be praised, I was certain she would have us all killed and burn Isari to the ground. Or kill us after making us watch, or barricade us in our homes before putting them to the torch. Wow. You know, I just realized something. Yutsuya's just awful.
Wait, what?
Yutsuya, that chick.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, my child. When the fighting started, I tried to run and hide, but fell and could not regain my feet. I thought for sure that we would all be slaughtered, but the pirates drove them off. I never thought I would see the day when the Confederacy came to our aid. Well, now you have. I remember you. You're the one who saved me from the Doman catchers. Thanks to you, we managed to rescue the fisherman and my kidnapped comrades, one of whom joined the Confederacy with me long ago. It would have broken my heart to have had to bury him. Oh, and if you're looking for the captain, you'll find him in the tavern. No, I was just down there. Back already? What have you learned? At the tavern, you say? In that case, we should find Lise and speak with him together. Which means cutscene. And if it's voiced, I'll be muting myself again.
連中は最初こそ抵抗していたものの、後人族の援軍が望めないと知るや、あっさりと撤退した。おかげで大した被害もなく村を奪還できたのだが、腰椎は取り逃がしてしまった。あの用心棒の男、頭は回らんようだが力は相当なものだ。
お前らの筋書き通り、この一件は帝国の横暴に耐えかねた海賊衆の襲撃ってことになってる。反乱軍の一派と組んでるなんて今は思っちゃないだろうよ。だからまあ支度をしたらとっとと先に行っとけ。できる限りは帝国軍の目を引いといてやる。
そうも迷いなく言われると不思議と成し遂げられる気がするものだ。お前たちにかけたのは間違いでなかったと信じている。
協力してくれて本当にありがとう。あなたたちに危険が及ぶ前に手を打てるよう最善を尽くすわ。
お、礼を言いたいのはこっちなんだがな。そいつはお互い無事に生き残ってからにするわ。せいぜい期待して朗報を待ってるぜ。
ところでお前らはこれからどこに？ドマの解放を目指すとなるとやっぱりヤンサか？
そのつもりでござる。かの地には今も拙者の仲間が潜んでいるはず。合流し次の手を講じるといたそうだ。
ヤンサはドマ城を有する動乱の中心地。今回は幸いこの村を救うことができたが、あちらの集落は大方腰椎の粛清を受けた後だ。敵はもちろん味方だと思ってる奴にも気をつけろ。あの女が振りまく絶望は人を変える。
じゃあ俺たちは仲間を連れて根城に帰るぜ。ああ、そろばんのやつも機会があればまた取引したいそうだ。それまで 絶対に負けんじゃねえぞ。
Awesome. Now I have obtained flight in the Ruby Sea.
Nice. Right.
And a ton of side quests just opened, and I am very excited.
Oh.
You did well, Shirogami. Were it not for the tremendous strength and bravery of you and yours, many innocent souls would have suffered terrible fates. Though I knew the Confederacy would be loath to meet the Imperials in battle, I also knew that if any could win them over, it would be you. Truly, yours is a heroic spirit that inspires men to rise above their circumstances, to strive for something greater. It will be an honor to travel with you again. Now then, let us not squander the Confederacy's gift. Yangtze and my countrymen await. There is a tunnel to the southwest. We need but follow it to reach our destination, with me. That is gonna have to wait, cause... side quests. Which means first, we're gonna start off from one we... left off for a bit. Just Serpent Troubles. Cause I believe I needed flight for it in order to actually be able to do it, because I kept dismounting every time I resurfaced. So to try it out, I'm gonna try to resurface with this mount and see if I get dismounted or not. If not, that means I did need flight, and I did not. Awesome. Now I could finish up that quest. I really appreciate the fact that you could actually dive in this game.
Wait, what?
I appreciate the fact that you could dive in this game.
Oh, dive? Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you said die. I'm like, what?
What? No.
I'm like, yeah, we died.
I mean, yeah, sure, it could be fun and all, but still. Alright, I'm pretty convinced that this side quest I'm doing right now will grant me a mount at the end of it.
What? What makes you say that?
So, usually when there's a series of side quests that involves riding a certain mount and doing stuff with it, the dialogue that tends to accompany it when they're planning on giving you the mount is, oh, it's starting to get attached to you, oh, it's so happy to see you again, oh, all that kind of good stuff. So I'm pretty sure that soon I might get this mount. Also, I have seen somebody riding on it already.
That's cool. Someday I'll work on side quests. But it's not this thing.
I mean, fair enough.
I mean, you got me to do one.
I mean, you should do the Hildebrand side quest if you haven't already.
No, I'm not.
Why?
Because I don't want to. They'll look up on it, and I just have no ambition to do it at all.
That's the best side quest out there.
I'm sure it is to some people, and then some people it's not their cup of tea, and it's looking like it's not my cup of tea, so I'm just gonna not do it.
I mean, it could be a cup of coffee for all you know.
I'm not a big. I don't really like coffee. Well, I mean,
What
I
do you like to drink then? It's whatever cup of whatever you want to drink.
Water.
Okay, so it's your cup of water then.
I mean, I'm not doing it. End of story.
I mean, fair enough.
And the more people tell me to do it, it's like, oh, crud. Well, I did that thing. Now I got Sylphs yelling at me. Okay.
Alright. Thank you, friend. Now everyone in Tamamizu can, once again, use that entrance without fear of running into those nasty water serpents. You smell strongly of striped ray bubbles. Ha 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 ha. These graceful creatures are also in mating season. And it seems this one has taken such a liking to you that it has marked you as its very own. While we may find it as unpleasant as the serpents, the scent is irresistible to other striped rays. You best wash yourself up quickly, else you'll find yourself accosted by a swarm of lovesick rays. That is not funny. And it did not give me something. She is adorable, yes she is. One day this little girl is going to be the savior of those seas. Aw, didn't give me anything in the end after all this.
No mount?
No mount. Or no follow-up quest to get the mount. Maybe it's one of those that is sorry.
It's like that. It's like that quest in WoW where you get the baby raptor and he follows you around and he loves you and you feed it and you take care of it and then it gets kidnapped by the trolls and you never see it again until it becomes an impossibly rare mount drop.
Oh my.
Yeah. You're like, oh, I'll get him as a pet or maybe even a mount. Nope. I mean, you could get him as a mount, but it's rare. And hard drop to get.
I mean, it just felt like it was gonna give it to you as a mount. The last quest said that it marked me. And I'm like, what?
I mean, there are other ways to mark people.
Yeah, with its bubbles. What did you think I mean? Mister, do you know how to swim? Because if you do, I need your help. I used to love the feeling of gliding through the waters more than anything. That is until
Just
one
marked
day...
you as its territory.
Yeah, pretty much. Till one day I pushed my luck and went too far
This is
from
my
shore.
human.
I nearly drowned, and since then I have been too scared to even dip my toes into the sea. There is nothing more shameful than being the son of a fisherman and terrified of water. That is why I must train in secret. Absolutely no one can find out about this, especially Father. Do you see the small boat over there? I want you to attempt to swim to it, but I am afraid I cannot do it alone. Please might you lead the way and beckon me into the waters. What did you get?
Proto armor identification key. Did I just get a mount?
Proto armor. That should be a mount.
Oh, nope. It is damaged beyond use.
Oh no.
Only for use in Sylph Beast tribe. Oh, okay.
Oh, I see what you got then.
Yeah.
What did I want to do? Emotes, where's Beckon? I'm going to slowly start moving forward and into the water. Should I become too petrified to move, I need you to cheer me on, that I might overcome my fear. Oh, I see what kind of quest it is. Alright, let me do that. Thank you. My heart no longer feels as though it is pounding out of my chest. I think I can push myself just a bit further. I may need your prayers, however, to guide me along and keep me safe. Alright, I have a feeling that I am going to unlock Heaven on High soonish.
Oh, nice.
Because the two blue quests are knocking on heaven's door, which I'm pretty sure that's the actual one, because I feel like I've heard it before. The other one is Heaven Sent. And if both of those are not, then I don't know what to say.
I mean, I got Heaven Sent. Just kind of hanging out, chilling out in my breaked, paused from main storyline.
Gotcha. Thank you. I was gripped by an irrational
That
feel.
was easy.
By your
thing I just got, I did a daily with it. Like, oh,
nice.
That's what he was looking for. That was easy. Alright.
Yes, some of the Beast Tribe quests wants you to do a certain fate, and you get a unique item from that fate, then you turn it in to actually complete the Beast Tribe quest.
Right.
Alright, let's start again. Thank you. I was gripped by an irrational fear, but your prayers have melted it away. I think I can do this. I'm going to try swimming the rest of the way to the boat. You will be there waiting to congratulate me when I do. Should be able to mount over the sea now, right? It says, congratulate. I made it. I can scarce believe it. Oh, thank you so very much, mister. Your encouragement is what kept me afloat and allowed me to come this far. Say there, boy, you are quite the swimmer. You seem to be right at home in the sea. You really think so? I have long dreamed of becoming a great fisherman like my father, and your words have filled my heart with hope. Well, if you are serious about pursuing that dream, I suggest you take care of yourself. After all, fishermen in poor health at sea is like a floundering fish on land. Take me, for example. My back pain flared up earlier and caused me to drop my tackle box into the water. If I could dive beneath the waves and make it to the ocean floor, I would gladly retrieve this man's possessions for him. Sadly, it is far beyond my ability. If you think you can do it, however, perhaps you can show him with a wordless leave it to me. Oh, think how you think yourself an adept enough diver to brave the depths of the sea. No, I could actually breathe down there, but oh well. Mister, you know how to dive. Think you can make it to the seabed and fetch this man's things? If you are truly capable and willing, I shall not refuse the favor. Just be careful. The waters can be a dark, treacherous place. Alright, now let us dive. There we go. Alright, tackle box obtained. Yeah, you're right, Crash, but I could take it. Were you able to find my tackle box? I must say, I am impressed. You have saved me a great deal of hassle. My boy, with a fine mentor like this man here, you are sure to become a master of the seas someday. No, I did not. Well, technically I did. Now, the two of you must be starting to feel the bitter bite of the waters right about now. Best return to the shore quickly before you succumb to the cold. Mister, I'm going to attempt to swim back on my own. I will see you back at the coast near the larger boulder where we first met. And I will fly on my mount. I'm not swimming again. Okay, this is a water mount. How about this, Crash? Do you approve? For deep sea diving? Awesome. Alright. Oh, there you are. On the way back, I tried imitating the way you swam and found that I was able to effortlessly glide through the waters. It was a liberating experience. I did not think there was anyone in the world that could swim better than my father, but you are far, far superior. Thank you, mister. Because of you, I have overcome my fear and am one step closer to realizing my dream of becoming the village's best fisherman. Cool. Alright. Now let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 and 6. So I'll pick up 3 by 3 probably. Starting with a far away one. But first, slash lookout. Now I got a sightseeing entry. Alright, where's the farthest one? This guy. Yeah, sure, whatever. Motogo would send you on an expedition. Ah, well, if it isn't an adventure, how would you like to go on a treasure hunt? The item I would have you search for can only be found on remote islands. Most sane men would avoid such places, as they are often overrun with all manner of terrible beasts. But you look like you would relish the challenge. I would have you go to the Isle of Beku. The only individuals that dare set foot upon its soils are the occasional Kojin of the Blue who enter and exit the neighboring seas. There, you will be able to find something known as blessing stones. They are round, white, and just a bit warm to the touch. Bring one back for me, will you? Alright, so there's one. An adventurer, Kami be praised. I need you to do something for me. You see, my husband has taken ill and is currently bedridden. Unless he returns to work soon, we will be in dire straits to speed his recovery along. I'm thinking to make him a hearty stew and need your help gathering some of the necessary ingredients. Please, bring me a handful of bimshrooms that grow to the north of here, 3 slabs of the island gedam meat, and some crimson seagrass from the Isle of Zeki. Okay, so there's the Isle of Zeki stuff. I need... Okay, well, let me grab this one. Then I'll be off to start doing them. When will I see you again, my sweet? You were not supposed to hear that. Though, now that you have, mayhap you can assist me in my quest to find the woman who has so captured my heart. Every night, as the moon reaches its zenith and the winds will carry the mellifluous sounds of a woman singing. The other evening, I tried to learn where it was coming from and came across a beautiful woman with long black hair. As soon as I made to approach her, however, she took to the waters and disappeared in the direction of Onokuru. My father insists it was simply a dream, but I know better. This lovely lady, she is a pirate. I am certain of it. Village elders have recently arranged for me to be wed, but before I go through with this marriage, I need to speak to her, even if it is just once. Please, might you help me find her? I guess you're gonna have to wait. There are other people that have priority now. Alright, that's one. Here are the Vim shrooms. I need 3. Alright. Well, yeah, this one is closer, plus I want to unlock that final area to map the entire realm. So I'm gonna go that way. Alright, cool. The realm has been mapped. Well, the Ruby Sea. Me? A singer? I am often told I have a sultry voice. Perhaps it's from all the drinking, but I sure as hell can't sing. I mean, jet black hair maiden. Sometimes I will hum to myself as I row out to sea. Sadly, that is the extent of my singing abilities. Alright. Where is the final one? There we go. To learn the answer to that, I suggest you speak with our watchman up above. He is charged with surveying Sari at night. That is a fair enough suggestion. Now that I can fly, I don't need to take the long route. I know of her. Seen her several times, in fact. You'll have no luck finding her, though. The girl you speak of, she is from Soi no Sato. It is a village that lies at the bottom of the sea. No one can tell where it is or how to get there. Even if they could, you would likely drown trying to swim there. Little do you know, I have a water mount. Ooh, Let me try and get it. Flash lookout. There we go. Alright, time for me to dive. Alright, where is that girl? Well, let's see. There she is. Yep, come here on behalf of a young man searching for the woman who sings in the moonlight. Had I known anyone was watching, I would have quit long ago. From now on, I shall be avoiding that area. Please tell your friend to forget about me. He and I, we come from two different worlds. It would never work. Let him know he shan't ever be seeing me again. Well, ouch. Kind of feel sorry for the guy. Well, wait. Blessing of the Seas. I need to do that to obtain the blessing stones. Right. So I might as well do it after. Or do it right now. Huh, sharks. Alright, here's the blessing stone. Alright, on to the final location. Obtaining the crimson grass. Alright, so there's one. No, this music is awesome. I think I'm just gonna walk the rest of the way. Oh no, it's taking too long. Oh, okay. There's the second one. And there's the last of it. Alright, time to turn stuff in. After that, after I finish the side quests here, I will start with doing the samurai quest. Because I need to do that. I don't think I have any more abilities to learn as a samurai, but still I want to finish up the story. Alright, let's skip to the guy the bad news. So, the maiden with black hair, she was from Soi no Sato. Ah, she's right. Our worlds, our differences, they're irreconcilable. Perhaps my father was right. Maybe I was chasing a dream after all. You see, one of my ancestors was once asked to save an injured Kojin by a girl from Soi no Sato. In return for his help, they took him underwater to voyage its depths. He never returned. No doubt he was devoured by some gruesome sea monster. As such, it is probably for the best that things ended this way. I think I'm going to stay here for a bit. The seas are beautiful this afternoon, and I want to continue dreaming for just a little longer. Well, actually, your ancestor got married to one of them, so joke's on you. Ah, welcome back. Were you able to find everything I asked for? Yes, here are the stuff. Fantastic. Now, all that is left for me to do is dump those into a pot and allow the ingredients to stew. While the fish we catch here are excellent, eating the same thing day in and day out is not exactly healthy. A well-balanced diet must include meat and a variety of vegetables. Thank you, sir. Hopefully the food you gathered will have my husband back to full strength in next to no time. Glad to help. Alright. Might your return me, I shall be receiving my blessing stone. Here it is. It is so large, warm, and smooth. This would make the perfect pillow. Not that that is how I would ever put it to use, mind you. You see, blessing stones are, well, these gifts left behind by seabirds. You can only find them in remote areas because they are shy creatures that prefer to settle far away from people. What do I mean by gift, you ask? This is what we call a pile of bird shite, of course. I hope you use glove, you son of a... We currently lack fertilizer. Once this is ground into a fine powder, we should have enough to cover all our fields. Not only do these stones bring us a bounty of crops, but during the seasons our hauls of fish are meager. We make a living by selling these in Namai. Hence their name, Blessing Stones. They are one of the many gifts the sea has bestowed upon us. Any road, here you are. Thank you for your help. Alright. You must be one of those... What are they called again? Adventurers. Yes. I can see it in your eyes. You're used to battle. In fact, I think part of you thrives on it. All of us on this island are, in contrast, but humble fishermen. We know not how to fight. This is problematic, as lately we have been plagued by terrible monsters, which come to devour the fish from our nests and threaten our very livelihood. In fact, just the other day, they completely destroyed our fishing grounds near Onokuru. In 2 years, should this continue, our village will no longer be able to sustain itself. Thus, I turn to you for aid, but you dispatch of them for us. You will, of course, be compensated for your services. Okay. So... They are Isonade. An outsider. Those firm arms and lean shoulders. You look to be as strong as 10 Isari men. Thank the kami for sending you to us. There is a young man who needs your help. One of our fishermen, Nayoshi, has been cornered by a fiendish beast. While we desperately want to rush to his aid, I fear not even the combined strength of our village will be enough to repel it. Please, you must save him. I'm afraid you might be the only one that can. Then he walks away casually. Alright, let me just pick up this quest and see what I could do. Regardless of what it takes, I must find a way to lay my hands on. Aha, you. Yes, you, my friend. There is no mistaking that daring glint in your eye. You must be an adventurer. Might you agree to lend this fellow a hand? You see, the wildfowl that settle in this area at around this time like to collect shiny objects for their nest. Excuse me. While most would consider what they gather to be rubbish, there are some who see it as incredibly valuable treasure, even. As can be expected, birds wildfowl tend to build their nests upon plateaus or other extremely high and hard-to-reach places. Added to that, should there happen to be eggs in the nest you are looking through, you risk raising the ire of the mother bird. For a man of your caliber, however, neither of those things should pose any challenge. Please search the nest and bring me back some of their treasure. About 3 sparkly trinkets should do nicely. Alright, so let me do At the Mercy of the Monsters first and then go up and do that. All that. Alright, so there's the first destination. Oh, wait, not yet. Alright. Okay, cool. So it looks like this area is all done. Alright. Leave the poor fella alone, would you? Nothing close to do that. Oh well. You saved my life. Thank you. Having been born and raised in this quaint village, I always knew I would be late to rest here. Just never did I realize that time might come so soon. May I have your name? Master Kun, truly from the bottom of my heart, I thank you. Even among the numerous beasts I've reeled in from the sea, this one was particularly terrifying. I wish I knew what about me continues to attract these fiendish creatures. If only I could learn the answer and find a way to get half as many fish to bite. Either way, I would like to properly thank you. Please, if you would accompany me back to the village, that I might give you a gift for your troubles. Alright. There's a second destination. Oh, 3 this time. Challenge accepted. There we go. Alright, plunder on high. So, this is down there. There's a wildfowl nest. Root about the nest and find nothing but hornbill eggs. And there's Mother Hornbill. Sift through the nests. Your hands brush up against something hard and gold. You have found treasure. Nice. Oh wait, I could... Can I click on it again? Let's see what happens when I click on it again. Alright, nothing but hornbill eggs again. So I'm guessing there really is nothing there. Oh, wrong button. Oh, so this is probably gonna send me far. I do not mind going far. Now that I have flight, everything is faster. Or I can reach places faster. Alright, let's see. This doesn't have any eggs, but... This is not the wildfowl treasure you're looking for. Try searching somewhere else. Fine. Ooh. Another sightseeing log. This is not the wildfowl treasure you're looking for. Try searching somewhere else. Where? There should be one more. I have found treasure. But I have also ticked off 2 mothers instead of 1. Alright, final location, then I should be good. I don't see many options here, so I have found treasure, and no mothers involved. I really appreciate the soundtracks that this game offers, and the effort that the actual team put into it. It's just amazing in my opinion. Alright, before I turn in anything, let me see what this guy wants me to do. I'm sorry, everyone. Truly, I am. Ah, Master Kun, thank you for coming all this way. Unfortunately, I'll not be able to get your gift to you just yet. It seems some of my fellow fishermen wish to have a word with me. What in the hell is wrong with you, Nayoshi? Do you not realize the peril you put us in every time you go fishing? It is past time you hung up your rod. We will have no more of this. But please, anything but that. How am I to eat if I cannot fish? The village's needs come first. You will never know peace as long as you are out in the waters reeling in beast after ferocious beast. They are so shaken they will not listen to reason. Perhaps if you were to soothe them, they will become more receptive. Please, stop with Kore. She is a good friend. Please, sir. Can you not see that we are currently in the middle of something incredibly important? Oh, I need to do /soothe. Cutscene time, but those are not really voiced, so... You killed the beast Daishi fish from the sea? Then we are safe? For now. Everyone, listen up. The Sky Gentleman has slain the monster. Neither we nor the village are in danger any longer. I shall have a stern word with Nayoshi while the rest of you go back to work, or have you all already fulfilled your quotas for the day? Well, no, but you cannot keep letting him off the hook like this. Your friendship is something I'll never understand. How is it that the village's best diver is friends with the village's worst fisherman? We were born the same year and he lived at a stone's throw away from me. It is only natural. That is not important. It is time you all return to work. Fine, but for everyone's sake, you had better find a way to convince him to quit fishing. Master Kun, thank you for that. It seems I am once again in your debt. I too owe you my thanks, sir, and I must also apologize for the trouble Nayoshi has caused you. As for you, how many times have I asked, pleaded with you even, to quit fishing? Everyone is fed up with your antics. If I was not your friend, you would be in a great deal of trouble right now. Every time you promise it will not happen again, but it does. You keep fishing monsters from the sea, each more dangerous than the last. This cannot continue. We are a poor village. You must find a different job, a way to make yourself useful. Kurori, that is not as easy as you make it sound. We are a village of fishermen. How am I to show my face in public if I do not bring home fish? However minuscule the amount. You're far too stubborn for your own, or anyone else's good. Fine, you shall be granted one final chance. Next time we go fishing, you must catch at least half the number of fish I do. Anything less, and you are to give up fishing for good. That seems reasonable. Far reasonable than what I would have done. She cannot be serious, can she? Even on my best days, I can barely catch enough fish to feed myself. Either way, everyone's stares are starting to make me feel uncomfortable. Please join me behind those large boulders yonder. I would like to give you something. You should probably give up fishing. That sounds like a good thing. Adventurer, you have returned. These flecks of blood upon you. It appears we need not worry about the monsters anymore. Thank you. In a time before the Empire occupied Doma, our men were as adept at wielding swords as they were rods. They will gather together in the village, then head out to slaughter whoever or whatever disturbed us. Now, however, such action would be considered an attempt at rebellion. We were extremely fortunate to have you visit when you did. Please, come back to our island anytime. We will be sure to give you a warm welcome when you do. Alright. There's Zanetsu, or Zansetsu. I simply must find a way to acquire... Here, take him. Ah, you are back. And would you look at that? You have brought me wildfowl treasure. Thank you. With this, I might finally be able to extract an answer from those measerly blue Kojin. Lately, we have faced a sudden surge of beasts in this region. This has scared our fish away, and as people of the sea, the Kojin are the only ones who know where they might have migrated to. While generally an ambicable people, they are merchants to the core and will take any opportunity they can get to earn a bit of extra coin. Thankfully, they never ask for too much. This, to us, may be junk, but to them they are priceless treasures. Ha ha ha. Kid is not wrong there, I will give him that. Alright. Here we are, behind the boulder, out of the village. Ah, came. Here, this is for you. Master Kun, there is no way I can quit fishing. I must somehow become good enough to convince Koruri and the others to allow me to keep my rod. This will require a lot of practice, which means I might end up pulling in even more monsters from the sea. Thus I ask you, please sir, might you accompany me on my training sessions? I know it is a bold favor to request of someone who has saved me, not once, but twice now. However, I see no other way. You are the only one that can keep the monsters at bay. Truly, you are my last hope. Save us, Obi-Wan. Or at this point, it's save us, Shirogane. So, will you help me? Truly? Thank you, Master Kun. Please, follow me north. We can train there for our way from everyone. If nay, when I should fish a monster from the seas, I ask you that you step in and dispatch of it immediately. And this is what I refer to as babysitting quests. Where I basically accompany somebody and babysit them for a duration of time and get some money out of it. Not a bad gig, you know. Does help pay the Gil. It does pay Gil and it helps pay the rent. Oh my, how did you hook all that? There, you're fine. Perhaps this was not the best place to begin my training. Let's move to the southern coast and try again. This time I shall wait for you to arrive before I begin. I have a feeling he's gonna have reeled in something already. You are here. Excellent. Let me pull out my rod and cast my line then. No, not again. Why does this continue to happen? Please, Master Kun, kill the beast before it somehow makes its way into the village. How? This is a talent, dude. Despite the change in location, my performance has scarce improved. What am I to do? Well, I don't want to be too mean. And the fisherman... Well, you want to be a fisherman, so ask the others. Yes, you're right. Progress is all but guaranteed if I were to seek the guidance of one of the other fishermen. There's just one problem. This area is a small, unpretentious village, where your reputation hinges solely on your ability to fish. Those who show no aptitude for it are often scorned. Even if I were to appeal to them for help, I would simply be ignored. You, however, have won their respect by defeating the monster that earlier threatened to devour me and destroy the village. If you ask them to teach you their fishing techniques, they will be more than happy to oblige. I will go with you when you question them and listen intently by your side to what they have to say. And don't think you're gonna learn much, but I'll try it for you. That guy is looking out at the tower. Which one is it? Heaven Sent. Oh, I remember you. You are the adventurer that I sent to save Nayoshi. Your heroic actions are the talk of the town. During your stay here, you have uncovered a new passion for fishing, you say? My knowledge of fishing is unsubstantial to teach Master Kun what he wants to know, so I brought him to you, our veteran fisher. Well, the most important thing is to understand the fish you want to catch. For example, long ago we used to row boats out to sea at night and light a torch. It would draw schools of silvertails to us, allowing fishermen to haul them back by the boatload. Torches, but none of us here could ever afford the amount of oil it would require to keep them burning. Exactly. That, Nayoshi, is part of the reason we remain a destitute village. Life would be far easier had we the means to put torch fishing into practice again. I see. Thank you for sharing your wisdom with us. Seeing as we have no oil, however, I think we must look to other methods to assist Master Kun in beginning his fishing journey. Come, let us try asking someone else. I knew it was going to be the agile fisherman as soon as I saw him. Huh, you're asking me to divulge my greatest fishing secret? And why, pray tell, would I do such a thing? Surely you must recognize this gracious man. He defeated the tentacled monstrosity I pulled ashore and is the savior of our village. Ah, indeed, my sincerest apologies. Of course I would be delighted to share with you my technique. After all, someone must make up for Nayoshi's inability to teach you about our craft. Until recently, I was only slightly better than your average fisherman. I tried everything to improve, from using nests to even pots and fake bait to improve my performance. After much trial and error, I learned that the fastest way to snag a fish is to use this, a wooden fishing lure. Here, you can have mine. Best of luck, my friend. Well, that's mighty kind of you, sir. Haha, you did it, Master Kun. You have unraveled the secret to becoming a phenomenal fisher. Please, meet me behind the boulders that I might inspect the lure you received. You know you could have just say meet me behind the boulders for something else and not be so obvious about it. Thank the kami that you are here. The moment I arrived, Kurori appeared and began pestering me about my progress. Do you have the wooden fishing lure? Here it is. Ah, look at that. It is shaped like a small fish to trick the bigger fish into thinking it's food. Let's go put it to the test, shall we? It struck me as rather odd when I caught wind of Master Kun's sudden interest in fishing, but never did I think you were the one to put him up to this. Ah, Nayoshi, isn't it about time you admitted defeat? Never. As a man of Isari, I must do whatever it takes to learn to fish. How else am I to survive? Besides, weren't you the one who was pushing me to improve my fishing abilities? If it is simply survival you are worried about, there are plenty of other options. You could gather seaweed, for example. Then again, there's a good chance you would be equally bad at that. Ouch. This guy needs a sense of being. Kururi, if you have simply come to poke fun at me, please leave. I actually came here to give you some advice. When you are fishing, you must shut down all your thoughts and concentrate solely upon seeing, nay, feeling the great expanse of water that stretches out before you. Do it right, and the seas will guide you. By contrast, should you allow your mind to roam aimlessly, so will your rod. The waters will only amplify the chaos in your heart, and the fish will avoid your line. That is sound advice. Ah, it seems she takes me for an idiot. Well, I will show her, and everyone else in the village for that matter, that I am nothing of the sort. I pray that the answer to my problems lie with this lure. No, it was with the advice. Alright. Kurori can mock me all she wants, but now that I have this, there's nothing stopping me from becoming the finest fisherman in all of Isari. Yeah, sure, boy. Let us make for the waters post haste. And the dude is probably on the other side. No. Where? Oh, there he is. Master Kun, you'll never believe what just happened. I could not wait to test the lure, so I cast a line with it before you arrived, and something huge took the bait. A violent struggle ensued, with it thrashing about wildly and me having to try to hold my ground. Halfway through our silent battle, I was sent sailing into my barrel. The impact made me lose my grip, and my rod flew into the ocean. No doubt it is now somewhere at the bottom of the sea. Kuri is the village's best diver. Normally I would ask her to fetch it for me, but I'm afraid doing so will only further convince her that I should quit fishing. Do you think you could get it for me? Haha, I knew I could count on you. It is not that deep, dude. Here I thought I needed to go super deep. Master Kun, you're finally returned. Did you find my rod? Thank you. Thank you so very much. Now then, let's go back to practicing. You best watch closely. I am about to catch the biggest fish you have ever seen. Are you ready? Here we go. Slay the hooked bombfish. Curses, it's another beast. You are epically bad at this, dude. It's actually quite impressive how bad you are at fishing. Twice I have tried and twice I have failed. Ah, this lure was my last hope. Nayoshi, this time you face the truth already. You are incapable of fishing anything but monsters from the sea. While thankfully Master Kun was here to take care of the bombfish, you must hurry to clean this up. The smell of blood will begin attracting all manner of wild beasts. Very well. The corpse of this dastardly creature shall go up in flames, along with all my dreams. And pray tell, how exactly do you intend to burn the body without oil? I'll put it in this broken barrel and set fire to the wood. But the wood is still damp from the water that was in it. Look, the sparks you struck are fizzling out. Ah, then I'll go get dry planks of wood from the village. Damn it. Master Kun, while I'm away, see that the fat fiend is crammed into what remains of the barrel. I swear this dude. Well, I chose the wrong thing. It's on fire, but how is that possible? The planks were barely smoldering. Now the whole thing is engulfed in flames that climb higher by the second. The sheen of water that was coating the creature's body. That must have been grease. Bombfish must be composed mostly of lard. Well, whatever the case, our worries are over. The beast has been reduced to a pile of ashes, as have my dreams. That guy is just oblivious. Kuri, I should have listened to you from the start. I will not trouble you nor anyone else any longer. I shall renounce fishing and leave the village. Leave the village? But where would you even go? To the mountains, or somewhere else far, far away from here. I love the open sea and fishing more than anything. If I were to remain in Isari, I will constantly be reminded of all that I have lost. Naoshi, this is madness. This is your home. You cannot simply abandon it. Oh dear, is it time already? I must grab my harpoon and return to work. Meet me at our usual spot after I am finished, and please for once try not to do anything brash while I am away. And another one, passing the torch. Pretty sure they're gonna bring back torch fishing soon with this. This pile of ashes will not be attracting wild animals anytime soon. Our work here is done. Master Kun, it was a great honor knowing you. Not only am I still alive and breathing thanks to you, but your accompanying me throughout my journey. Has allowed me to come to an important realization. I am not fit to be a fisherman. While Korori has requested that I meet with her after she finishes working, I think I would be best for everyone if I left immediately. Before I go, however, I would like to give you a small gift. Pray meet me by the boulders shortly. That dude is just too stubborn for his own good. You could basically revive a dead technique. You were the only one that was able to do it, and you're just gonna leave. Ah, there you are. I came here as soon as I finished packing my things. Seeing as I do not have much in the way of possessions, it did not take long. Thank you for everything, Master Kun. Here is your gift. Hurry, stroke the fires. Kurori's body is shutting down. We need to warm her and remove the water from her lungs. What? Has something happened to Kurori? The cries, they came from that way. Oh no. Curry nearly drowned. They are in the right. They are in there right now trying to revive her. This is so terrible. I was there when the accident happened. Curry. She was in the waters with me, but the entire time her mind was elsewhere. Could it be that I am the one to blame for this? Mayhap my declaration to leave the village caused her to lose focus and nearly drown. Now she is in a bad place. Her body temperature continues to drop, and while we are doing everything we can, the fires burn too low to warm her. What are we to do? We must gather flammable items. Master Kun, do you have any ideas what we could start with? How about a hooked bombfish? Yeah, I'm not gonna be mean to him. That's just too much. That is a brilliant idea. If we throw the corpse of one of those creatures into the fire, it will coax the flames to life. Leave it to me. I shall soon return with something to fix this. Just keep Curry alive until then. Master Kun, I cannot save Curry without you. While I can fish another hooked bombfish from the sea, fear I will not be able to defeat it. Please allow me to borrow your strength once more. Here it goes. I hope one of these fat fiends will take the bait and bite. Yes, Master Kun, take it from here. Quickly, slay the beast. No, wait, I need to speak with Nayoshi first. We did it! There is, however, precious little time to celebrate. We must carry that bombfish back to the hut post-haste. Kurori's condition is critical and worsens by the minute. Please, if you have something that could save her, hand it over to me now. Here you go. So, this is a fuel you mentioned earlier. Even the creature's skin is sticky with grease. This should make the fire roar. It should. Praise the kami, she's awake. Kurori, should you really be standing? You need to rest. No, I am fine. Really, Master Kun, Nayoshi. I hear I owe my recovery to the two of you. Thank you. I think I was delivered from death by the very rod I condemned. Fate is a funny thing, isn't it? Often I would lecture you on how you must maintain your focus during fishing, but I failed to heed my own advice. I let myself grow distracted by thoughts of you departing and almost died. I am so sorry, Kurori. The last thing I wanted to do was put you in harm's way. Should have known better than to tell you my plan right before you went diving. Rest assured, however, this will be the last problem I cause you or anyone else in this village. Now that I know you are safe, I will leave Isari. Nayoshi, you cannot go. Not just yet. Forgive me, but I would choose to never again see the open waters and live out the rest of my days collecting seaweed. Who says that is what we would have you do? You have a precious gift. There is something you, and you alone, can fish. The hooked bombfish. The oil from these beasts could allow us to take up torch fishing once again. Torch fishing? That would significantly increase our yields, and not a single one of us would need suffer from hunger any longer. Nayoshi, do you not see? This is a miracle, a gift from the kami themselves. But bombfish are extremely dangerous beasts. One small misstep and they could very well destroy our home here. That can easily be prevented. We will set up traps for them near where you cast your line. Right, everyone? Ah, there is everyone. Wait, the whole village is now 3 people. Yes. Truly, you would have me continue fishing? I am at a loss for words. Come on, Nayoshi. Unpack your things and take up your rod. By your hand will our torches be lit tonight. Yes, they will. I shall go to the seas and bring back more bombfish, then we will know what to do with. Good for you, boy. Good for you, guy. Master Kun, thank you for everything. In my darkest hour, you lent me your support. Words are not enough to express my gratitude. Oh, that reminds me. I nearly forgot to give you your gift. Nayoshi, I shall see that Master Kun is properly rewarded. You need to get fishing. Thank you, Master Kun. You have helped Nayoshi reclaim his life here, and maybe even saved us all from poverty. We have already begun preparing torches with the remnants of the bombfish you brought back for me earlier. We will, however, be needing much more if we are to begin torch fishing. No doubt, Nayoshi will be growing very busy in the coming days and months. Now still meager in comparison to what you have given us, I would nevertheless like to present you with this. Once our village begins to flourish, as I am sure it will, we shall furnish you with something more befitting. Alright. Oh, another side quest. Wonder what it will give me. If it isn't our most vaunted savior, Master Kun, ever since you provided us with the means to survive torch fishing, our yields have increased tenfold. Trade, too, has begun to flourish, and my seafood stall has greatly benefited from it. New era is upon us, and we are all ready to embrace it with open arms. Well, everyone with the exception of Nayoshi. That is, lately he's been spending all his free time moping by the large boulders. Please, may you try talking to him and learn what is wrong? Oh boy. Up in Flames is the name of the quest. And how funny am I to use a fire mount to go there. Master Kun, I'm glad you came. While all the others are incredibly excited about being able to torch fish again, there is something that has been bothering me. Nobody seems to realize just how dangerous the hooked bombfish are. Every time I reel one in from the seas, it takes the strength of the entire village to bring it down. It's only a matter of time before someone is grievously injured. When fishing with you, I never had to fear for your safety. You know how to handle yourself. Please, do you think you could teach the others some basic techniques to subdue the beasts? Thank you. You have put my mind at ease. I shall go and fetch everyone now. Let us meet at the pier shortly. Oh, so I'm gonna be training people now. Nice. Master Kun, the lessons must wait. One of the boats that went torch fishing last night has vanished. There were no storms, no rough to interrupt the sea, so chances of their boat having capsized is slim. The men on it were also veterans, so an accident is equally unlikely. Indeed, this is deeply troubling. I suspect they might have been attacked by sea monsters or the Kojin of the Red. If that is the case, then there is little we can do. We are but humble fishermen. can scarce fight either of them off with our nets and harpoons. Before Yutsu rose to power, the Confederacy had an outpost here. When problems like this would arise, we would often turn to them for help. What is to say we can't still do that? All we need to do is to send a boat to Onagura and beg them for their assistance. I am afraid it is not nearly so simple. When the Empire came, we simply stood by and watched as they drove them out. Nevertheless, we must at least try. Master Kun, would you by any chance happen to know someone in the Confederacy? I know Tsukikage. I mean, I know them all, honestly, but whatever. Master Tsukikage, the Confederacy's treasurer, he often came to our village to collect the ruby tithe. As I recall, he was quite fond of Isari. He would often buy stockfish by the armload to take back. Perhaps he would be sympathetic to our plight. Could you introduce me to this man? I would like to explain our predicament to him and request his assistance. Alright, off to Onagura we go. Tis but a dinosaur flight away. And I am hoping that in Yangxia is where I will be able to trade my tomestones so that I might get better gear. Shirogami, what brings you here? Who is this large gawping boy beside you? I am Naoshi of Isari. I begged Master Kun to bring me here to speak with you. I have come to appeal to you for your help. One of our boats has vanished, along with the men who were on it. We have not the resources or the power to look for them, but you do. In fact, you seem to already have found one of them. Indeed, your story matches with what this man told us when we fished him out of the waters on the way back from a delivery to the East Aldernar Trading Company. Naoshi, the torches, they were effective, mayhap a little too effective. They attract a large number of fish, but not long after they also brought swarms of red kojin to us. I dove into the sea and was able to escape, but the others were not nearly so fortunate. They were captured and taken to Hell's Lid. As you know, our influence over these seas has begun to weaken, and because of this, the kojin of the Red grow bolder by the day. It was not prudent of your people to go out with torches in the middle of the night. Even so, we cannot very well leave them in the clutches of the enemy. Please, I beg of you, lend us your assistance. It is the Confederacy's duty to see that these seas remain secure. Besides, we cannot deny the pleas of one of Shirogami's acquaintances. You will have our assistance. Thank you. Those are the very words I had hoped to hear. Sir, the reports our comrades on Sakazuki have sent us are anything to go by, Hell's Lid will be teeming with kojin of the Red. Rescuing these fishermen is not going to be an easy task. That is why we will be sending up a little diversion for our shellback friends at the Isle of Zeki. The Isle of Zeki? As in the Red Kojin's home? But Chief, the only way to get there is to swim. That should be no problem for Master Kun. He's an excellent diver. Then it sounds as if we have ourselves a plan. Shirogami, you shall be in charge of creating a distraction. I could go save them, though. Suzumi, you are to come with me to Hell's Lid. Together we shall take care of the Rikojin menace and free prisoners. Hansaku, you will remain on the boat nearby to ensure our quick escape. Yes, sir. I'm really glad they're getting along well like that. Oh, and Nayoshi, I would have you accompany Suzumi and me. Seeing a familiar face should keep your friends from panicking when they see us. Yes, sir. If I am not needed, I shall return to the village and inform everyone of the current situation. Shirogami, take these firecrackers. Find a visible location, then light them up. They are loud and bright and should keep the Kojin busy for a time. Once you have done that, come meet us at Hell's Lit. Very well. So there's the Isle of Zeki, the Red Kojin's home. Right over there, this area over there. Wonder where Hell's Lid is. Oh, it's not that far, actually. Well, visibly speaking, it's right next to it. No, I need to dismount. A hostile presence. Lovely. A welcoming party. I'm pretty sure that this ice horse is the perfect thing to cool me off in this place. Oh, so I had to come and save everybody, huh? Some rescue this is. Shirogami, you could not have come at a better time. We were in the middle of our retreat when Kojin reinforcements arrived. Suzumi and Naoshi evacuated with the fishermen, while I remained behind to fend them off. A decade ago, I could have easily done away with this lot. Time truly is man's greatest enemy. Now then, let's not waste any more time. Here, to your serving, my friend. Yeah, this seems like a good direction to just head into for now. Master Coon, you have returned. Fishermen have all made it back safely to their homes, where they are resting to recover from this terrible ordeal. On behalf of everyone here, I would like to extend to you our sincerest thanks for your help. This reminds me, perhaps it would be for the best if we return to our old methods of fishing. While not as effective, at least we will not have to worry about any more attacks. If I may, might I make a suggestion? Naya, she tells me that torch fishing is a practice that has only been recently revived in this area, and that you use bombfish oil to do it. That is correct. If you were to supply the Confederacy with some of this oil, you would be willing to ensure the safety of your boats at night. Being the rare commodity that it is, I'm sure I can convince Rasho to agree to the trade. Yes, and we might even be able to lend you some men to slay these bombfish. I hear they have been giving you quite a bit of trouble. Truly, you'd do that? I think I speak for all of us when I say we would be honored to accept your offer. We would be fools not to. Seems like we have ourselves an agreement then. I shall be looking forward to working with you. Ha ha ha, Master Kun, did you hear that? We have an agreement. It seems we won't be needing those fighting lessons from you after all. Shirogami, once again we owe you our thanks. Continue to bring us opportunities we could only ever dream of having. Our future is bright, and it is in no small part thanks to you. Before we part ways once again, please accept this gift of gratitude from us. I bid you well, my friend. May the wind always be at your back. Alright. Pretty sure this is the end of this little story. It was fun. Alright. Let's sign off here. Alright. If you have liked what you have watched and want to see more, you can follow me at the links below. I got a link to my YouTube in both descriptions of Twitch and Twitter. That is where I store archives of my streams. I do have a schedule that I am linking right now in chat. Basically, it's kind of a long one. I stream almost every day. I stream every day, mostly at 12 p.m. Tomorrow will be another Final Fantasy XIV stream at 12. Also, I'll most likely be starting off with the 2 side quests that you see on my minimap right now. And this brings the stream to an end, so till we meet again.